House Bill 4112. Imagine this. You live near a Texas power plant that produces nuclear energy. For years, state law said the plant could only store its radioactive waste temporarily, and state environmental regulators had the authority to review and approve those plans. Now, a new bill quietly removes that oversight. The company can keep its nuclear waste on site forever without needing the state's permission. What the bill says it does? House Bill 4112 says it's clarifying Texas law to prevent the state from becoming a national dumping ground for radioactive waste, while letting power plants and university reactors manage their own waste safely on their property. What it actually does? The bill expands the exemption so that all past, current, and future nuclear plants in Texas can store high-level waste on site indefinitely. It also removes the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality's power to issue or deny certain environmental permits for these sites. This means nuclear companies can now store radioactive waste without state review, while local communities lose their ability to object or demand hearings. Now, who benefits? Nuclear companies and developers like the Texas Nuclear Alliance and FEMA LLC. The TCEQ, which no longer bears the political and legal risk of approving or denying these projects. Investors in future nuclear plants who gain guaranteed waste storage rights. Who pays the price? Texans living near reactor sites who lose their chance for state-level oversight or input. Local governments that could face long-term monitoring and safety costs. And environmental watchdogs and residents who want public accountability. Now, why it matters. Once radioactive waste is stored in Texas, it's here for generations. This law makes that permanent, even for reactors that haven't been built yet. Without state oversight, Texans lose a layer of protection that ensured accountability for environmental and safety risks. And questions you can ask your lawmakers. Why remove Texas-level oversight instead of improving it for safety and transparency? How will communities cover emergency costs or long-term monitoring if accidents occur? And would you support adding a sunset clause so these exemptions can be revisited in the future? Bottom line, House Bill 4112 locks in nuclear waste storage for future reactors and locks everyday Texans out of the oversight process.